Come in, you all hit that like, hit that share button. Look, I just came from the gym, so hey, it is what it is. Excuse my. I wanted to make this quick announcement. Um, as I was up at the gym and getting my workout in, get health is wealth, right? And I'm listening to the Putin and what's going on that Russia is no longer wants to accept dollars, United States dollars, for their oil. And the reason why the United States have to depend on Russia's oil right now is because the United States has used all of the reserves of their reserves. So if you see, for example, any of the reserves right now, I mean, the lower gas prices right now is because President Biden decided to dip to dip into the reserves. And so now you see a temporary, just a very temporary lower prices or prices that seem like it was back to normal, right? When Trump was office of gas prices, right? Of gas prices. And so now you're seeing diesel look a little bit more decent, right? And you're seeing your gas prices back at the prices that they were maybe 2 years ago. But people, let me tell you all, that is temporary. And I'm not trying to scare you, just trying to prepare you. Those are temporary prices because come January, you're going to see higher prices right now. You're going to see higher prices. And so this is why I invested in digitally gold that's digitally backed. I mean, cryptocurrency that's digitally backed by gold. Because at $1,800 an ounce, most people cannot afford to purchase like this 1 ounce of gold is $1,800, right? Most people do not have $1,800 to purchase 1 ounce of gold. And if they have $1,800, they can't purchase the quantity that they need to really make a big impact on their finances. And so this is why I've been telling you all about these cryptocurrencies that are backed by these digital assets. Because you can come in at the low end at $250 and start mining, right? In fact, I read this article today. Let me see if I can pull it up. That crypto millionaires, how most people became crypto millionaires, and it was in a very unorthodox way. It was through crypto mining. Now, crypto mining just means digital software, right? Ordinary people who became crypto millionaires, from ordinary people to crypto millionaires, and how they became rich. And in this article, it lists five individuals, right? And what they all had in common was it was digital software from rags to riches, digital software, digital services, also known as mining. So here's that article on this. And you know why this is different, as I see someone that asked me, what do I think about XRP and XLM? Why mining is different than accumulation or just straight out buying cryptocurrencies, right? Why having cryptocurrencies backed by digital assets is different as well. Because as these commodities increase in pricing and in value, then because commodities are priced by the dollar, when these commodities, it's all about supply and demand, people. This is investing one on one. Always get the product that will push the price due to supply and demand. And right now, you can either try to come up with multiple $1,800 deposit for physical gold, and I'm gonna show you why, or you can buy digital mining software in which this gold is backed, cryptocurrency, real gold is backed by real gold, and you can get a higher ROI return on your investment. Now, what I think about XRP and XLM, that they will be used as payment ledgers for the banking system, and large commercial institutions like Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, large financial institutions. However, it is still up to verdict about XRP if it's a commodity or a security. I'm providing you with true commodity backed cryptocurrency that you don't have to question it, or you don't have to wait to see what the SEC will judge, right? And with that being said, people, I believe in getting into blue chip cryptocurrencies, right? I believe in having those cryptocurrencies that you know have use cases that are not just pump and dumps. But I also believe because of where we're seeing this commodity world, having commodities that are crypto based and connected, where we're combining the physical world and the digital world. My business partner said it this way, and I thought that was brilliant. He said it mining or having that digital software and investing in it not only provides you passive crypto money on a daily basis, but it's like investing in your own printing machine that prints out money on a daily basis passively, which means you don't have to do anything but put your money in it and let it work for you. See, you cannot always work for the money. You cannot always put in a whole lot of time for a little bit of money. In fact, your money should be working harder for you than you work for it. And this is where the poor working class and the middle class miss out on opportunities. The acronym for poor is passing over opportunities repeatedly. See, when it comes to opportunities that can help position us financially, and there's nothing wrong with research. I did my research, I do my due diligence. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. But when it comes to should I take a vacation, we won't research or over question that and say, well, do I have the money? No, you actually convince yourself that I need a vacation. I work hard for this. When it comes to buying those shoes, that's $300 in which you can buy a rental digital software node. It's called a node that mines cryptocurrency for you every day, which means you're accumulating more and more cryptocurrencies that's backed by commodities. See, for example, if I had $17,000, that $17,000 would get me just one Bitcoin. However, $17,000 invested into digital software that's producing and mining for you more cryptocurrencies 24/7, even in your sleep, it accumulates more cryptocurrency than the price market value. Again, it's like having your own money printing machine and it's working for you passively. Now, let's look at this video that I was watching from a fellow YouTuber with excellent information. So I'm just going to share this video about why I invested more into digital backed gold cryptocurrency than physical gold, right? I invested in a cryptocurrency that has a digital software for the miners that will be looking for gold because people, gold is about to break out as well as silver. I still have not forgot about silver. In fact, you can see my website, linktr.ee. There's Linktree, but it's a dot between the TR and the double E / Queen Millie Moves. Visit their website. I have a lot of financial education on there, and I'm telling you what financial moves to make. But let me share this and listen to why I purchased more gold-backed cryptocurrency after hearing this live stream.
Russia's pot of gold. Now, the legislative text of the National Defense Authorization Bill for fiscal year 2023 includes language from a bipartisan bill introduced back in March that would make it harder for Russian President Putin to use gold to prop up the ruble. They say if passed, this defense bill would directly sanction any American entities that knowingly transact with or transport gold from Russia's central bank holdings. But what if Russia only accepts gold for oil. Ah, then everything changes. Listen to Senator Angus King. He told CNN, quote, Russia's massive gold supply is one of the few remaining assets that Putin can tap to bankroll his country's violent, bloody expansionism. By sanctioning these reserves, we can further isolate Russia from the world's economy and increase the difficulty of Putin's increasingly costly military campaign. See, it's not about the military or the war, it's about the money. It always has been. Putin has gold built up to $127 billion of reserves. That's why the world's central banks are suddenly buying up as much gold as they can. As former Fed Chair Alan Greenspan notes, fiat currency can't even touch gold. Watch.
Gold is a currency. It is still, by all evidences, the premier currency where no fiat currency, including the dollar, can match it.
So they tell us publicly that they don't want currencies backed by gold, but they are liars. As former Fed Chair Alan Greenspan points out, all of these central banks are buying up gold and they're sitting on it.
Well, you know what's interesting is gold is still significant. I ask myself if it's a relic of a long history, why is there $1 trillion held in gold by the world's central banks, plus the IMF and all of the other financial institutions? If it's worthless and meaningless, why is everybody still holding it?
He's right. Not only are they sitting on gold, but they're actively buying as much of it as they can. Just look at the central banks around the world stockpiling gold. And gold producers are working overtime to bring as much of it as they can to market right now, if they can find it.
As he said, they're doing much as they can to bring it to market right now, if they can find it. And people, I'm telling you, you need to text crypto to 331-444-5556, because I'm going to show you that the crypto company organization that I'm connected with has technology to pinpoint and to discover this gold, oil, right? And oil, gold, oil, aluminum, all the cryptocurrencies backed by commodities. Let me show you why commodities price will skyrocket and why it's financially intelligent. It will be a financial smart move for you to get cryptocurrencies that's backed by these commodities. Have you also heard that the Kansas oil spill is the biggest in Keystone history? Again, people, when you look at investing 101, look at supply and demand. Now we have this oil spill, right? It fills an Olympic size pool northeast Kansas Creek. And now we're going to have an oil shortage again, the biggest in Keystone history. So how much more richer, how much more could you inflate your cash? Cash is deflated right now. By having cryptocurrencies that's backed by oil, that's backed by gold, that's backed by aluminum, and backed by agriculture, as we have a supply food shortage as well. Also, not only is it a supply food shortage, but the price of food is spiking. And I know everyone notice and can see that when you go to the grocery stores. And so the price of eggs also is soaring, people. Having cryptocurrency backed by commodities such as wheat, soybean, eggs. This is what I've been telling you about. And then earning money passively. Getting crypto money passively. I just had a person that enrolled yesterday. It was late last night, right? And in less than 24 hours, not only is he accumulating more cryptos that's backed by these commodities, that's called crypto flow, but he's $500 collecting extra money residually. Inflation has taken away $500 out of your pockets because the price of inflation has soared $6,000 this year. So you need to replace that income with higher prices. The price of eggs are soaring. We have cryptocurrency that's backed by agriculture and crops. So as these prices rise, so with the value of that cryptocurrency, the price of eggs is up 221.4% over the previous year. Over the previous year. So getting these cryptocurrencies that's backed by commodities such as these, while they are still pennies on the dollars, is a safe, secure, and very smart, intelligent financial move you can make. Because guess what? We also have natural disaster that's coming. Heavy snow, flash flood warnings for California, which always causes an increase in gas prices. Again, cryptocurrency is backed by natural gas as well. It's backed by physical digital gold. Again, it's where the digital physical world and digital world meet. So a large winter storm is in forecast for heavy and dangerous travel. This is going to increase the pricing of gas prices again. Listen, people, I've been telling you, they create the problem, whether you believe in HARP and weather control manipulation or not. I do, right? Wait for the reaction, then say, oh, we have a solution. We have a solution. That's the game. So, people, as cash is being deflated, as your dollars are worth purchasing power is losing since 1971 over 90%. You have to inflate your cash. You have to put it in something that's safe and secure, preferably is passive like this opportunity, and that's backed by physical, tangible, real world commodities. And no, I'm not saying don't buy XRP or XLM or Bitcoin or Ether. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is get the highest return you can on these cryptos, and then you can cash out because Bitcoin is at 17,000. Last I checked, Ethereum is over $1,000 for just one Ether, and we don't know the outcome. Even though I do believe XRP will win and XLM, but we don't know how long it will take to really flip the switch and start using XRP and XLM. Because when FedCoin is announced, physical cash is still going to be used in the currency system. It's just going to be used less. It could take 2 to 3 years before we see XRP and XLM be in full use cases, right? Because we have to go through a recession. We have to go through a total reset before they really take off. And my question is, how long can you hold on if you're not in positive cash flow? If energy prices are increasing in your house and your home, your light bill is higher, right? This is an all commodity. How long can you wait until the breaking of dawn, until Bitcoin hits back at 69,000 and you don't have positive cash flow and you don't have extra money to even invest with? So, gas crunch is emerging as well. As Putin says, hey, I'm only going to take gold for our oil. Since the United States want to put a cap on our oil price at $60, I don't want US dollars for oil anymore. I want the real money. I want the gold, right? So what will that mean for the United States? If the United States have any gold in reserve or in Fort Knott, which many have said they do not, it means the United States is going to file bankruptcy again. That happened in 1933. They just called it a depression. United States was bankrupt. So now gas crunch is emerging. It fails to meet China import requests. So the global energy crisis is so apparent in the West that it's now becoming more visible in the East. One of the leading crude oil and gas supplier in Asia has announced that it intends to gradually, listen people, decrease supply and demand is natural gas flows to China. People, right now, you need cryptocurrencies that's going to give you the highest return on your investment. You need additional cash flow and crypto flow, and I can give you both. And the commodities market right now is going to skyrocket. So having cryptocurrencies backed by commodities is a smart move, and it's going to give you the biggest return on your investment. So text crypto again to the number on the screen. Also, if you're overpaying in taxes and your paycheck, go to that link tree, Queen Millie Moves /website strolling at the bottom. If you want to accumulate more physical silver as well, go to that website. Right, it has all my information, all of my financial moves that will help position you to start accumulating the assets that's going to be needed for this reset. You want to have a great night. If you're coming in and watching the replay, hashtag replay, right? And let me know you're watching the replay. Hit that thumbs up. Queen out.